Hello, my name is Ellen. If you are a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. In this video, I will be sharing a collection of items that I thrifted online over the past 12 months. The majority of them I think I purchased back in 2023, and I think a couple of them are from this year. Something I would like to mention before we get started is that I am not sponsored by any of the brands or platforms that I mention in this video. They're just relevant to the video. I'm not sponsored. This video is, however, sponsored by me and my small business, Watermelon Designs. I make whimsical handmade home decor, jewelry, and accessories. If that is something you would like to check out, I have left a link in the description below. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I'm really excited about this particular thrift haul. Everybody's standards of expensive and not expensive are different, but for me personally, I feel like some of these items were on the pricier side, especially for thrifted items. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the majority of them are from the brand Free People. Now, if any of you have watched some of my other styling videos, you might have figured out that I have a little bit of an obsession with clothing from the brand Free People. I think it's just because a lot of their clothing does fit my style aesthetic. I also like the detail that's in a lot of their clothing. I like the construction of the garments. I like the embellishments. They do a lot of embroidery and beading and that kind of thing. Actually, the top that I'm wearing currently is from the brand Free People, and this is not printed on, this is actually embroidery, which is so pretty. Oh my gosh. But that being said, their clothing new is expensive, and people who are selling it secondhand also tend to charge quite a bit. But I can justify thrifting more expensive items knowing that I will wear them, and also I don't think I would be able to find these in a thrift store. If I did, I would be pretty surprised. I think I've only found anything from the brand Free People at a thrift store maybe once or twice in my entire time thrifting, and I've been thrifting for a while. I'm pretty sure the majority of these items are also no longer being manufactured. I will provide the name of the garment if I was able to find it, and also the MSRP or the retail price. And I will also provide how much I paid for it. And mind you, I also include the cost of shipping in that price. So if it seems a little expensive, it's also because I included the shipping cost in that final price, which is definitely something you wouldn't have to deal with if you were purchasing something from a thrift store in person. Anyway, let's get started. The first item is this beautiful embroidered peplum tube top / crop top. It can also be worn as a halter. I tried styling this a couple of different ways. I matched it to a pair of kind of purpley denim jeans that matched the purple in the embroidery. And I also paired it with a black velvet choker to kind of tie the whole outfit together. I really do like this look, and it's probably one of my favorites that I styled with this top. I love a good crop top, but they do put me a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm not always comfortable showing my stomach, but I do like the look of certain crop tops, especially with high-waisted skirts or jeans. Speaking of which, the second way I styled it was with two different maxi skirts. I wanted to see what it would look like with sandals and my black maxi skirt, and I like it pretty well, but I feel like maybe there wasn't enough, what's the word? Oh, contrast. Yes, I don't think there was quite enough contrast between the skirt and the top because they are both solid black. So next I tried pairing it with my white midi skirt, and I actually think this looks a little bit better. I think the shape of the top and the shape of the skirt go really well together, and there's also contrast. I think in the future when I wear this ensemble, I will probably switch out the tan sandals for black ones. Next is this gorgeous skirt with this kind of mandala pattern all over it. I love this color combo. I love the grayish blue mixed with the teal and the orange and the yellow, and all those complementary colors together just look so amazing. I paired this with a pair of tan sandals and a really cute tank top that I think my mom got for me maybe back when I was in college, but the orange color of the top matches the orange stripes in the skirt so well. I saw a photo of this skirt while I was thrifting online, and I don't know how many of you thrift online, but You ever just see something and you're like, oh gosh, I gotta find that in my size. So the hunt began. I searched for this skirt for a long time before I finally found one that was a decent price in my size. But I did, I lucked out on this one. I absolutely love this skirt and I will be wearing this a lot this summer. Next is a top, and this one is definitely not spring or summer type wear. One of the reasons I got this is because I love spooky season. I just love Halloween, and that is what this reminds me of. I think it's the orangey red mixed with the black stripes. In the future, I can pair this with black pants or leggings and a really pretty, maybe choker necklace with like a cameo. That would look so cool. It reminds me a little bit of the Victorian era because of the stripes and the sleeves. But yeah, I'm so excited about this piece, and it fits really well too. It doesn't really have a lot of stretch. I think it's mostly cotton and it has a zipper up the sides, so I'm really glad that it fit because it doesn't have a whole lot of give. But yes, I will be styling this later in the year when the weather gets cold again. Next up is this super pretty tunic top type dress, and I love this color. In fact, this is pretty close to the color that I had my bridesmaids wear at my wedding. I just love dark teal. It's so pretty. I'm not really sure I love the way that it's styled here. I think there's something missing. I don't know what. Maybe jewelry, maybe it needs a jacket. I think it needs a jacket, but I actually like it okay with the leggings and boots. I think it could be a nice layering piece for fall and winter, but it's missing something. I think this could also work for nice days in the spring and maybe early fall when it's sort of cold but not really, maybe without leggings. But yeah, this is definitely a piece I'm gonna have to play around with the styling of, because I really like it. I'm not sure yet how to style it. So next up, I like the style of this piece. I just don't like the color. It is this green puff sleeve cotton top. I love the fabric. The fact that it's cotton means that it'll breathe really well during the summer. And I like the style, and I like the fact that it can be worn either off the shoulder or on, but the color is just upsetting to me. It's giving baby puke green. It's giving ugly green shag carpet from the 60s. You picking up what I'm putting down? Because that's what I'm getting. I don't want to part with it just yet. I kind of want to do a thrift flip and try my hand at fabric dyeing. That is something I've never done before, and I'm not sure if I want to risk it. But it is cotton, which means it would probably hold dye really well. And I think maybe a dark green would look nice. But anyway, that is what I'm thinking for this particular piece. Like the style, like the fit, I just don't like the color. Therefore, if I change it, then I would be more likely to wear it. Next up is one of my favorite pieces. It is this beautiful embroidered top that has these kind of off the shoulder sleeves, and it's got a halter tie. So the whole thing is almost backless, but it's just such a pretty flowy tunic top. I don't think I could pair it with shorts. I'm not really sure that that would look very good, but here I've styled it with a pair of jeans, and I think it looks pretty good. I do think I need to play around a little bit with the styling of it. I kind of want to see what it looks like with other styles of jeans other than just skinny jeans. I have some straight leg jeans and even wide leg jeans that I was thinking about styling it with, just seeing if it looks any good. I also love the vibrancy of the embroidery on this. It just pops so much, and I think that just has a lot to do with the fact that orange and blue are complementary colors. Also, this top was definitely one of the more expensive things that I purchased, but I don't regret it because I like the piece so much. It was also hard to find. Not a lot of people were selling it. I actually got this off of eBay, and I don't think I've ever thrifted anything else off of eBay before. So definitely a little different, but I think I got this for $30, which is definitely a lot more than I normally pay for items, unless they're like dressier if that makes sense. Everyone else who was selling this top was selling it for over $100. By the way, the 3 thrifting platforms that I generally use are Poshmark, Mercari, and occasionally Depop. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with Depop. I've purchased one thing off of there, and I tried to purchase a couple other things, but for some, I don't know if this is just a me problem, but for some reason, the other 2 times I tried to purchase something off of there, the sellers canceled because they couldn't find the item that I was trying to buy. I also purchase things off of Poshmark occasionally. I used to sell on there, but I didn't have a whole lot of luck selling on Poshmark. I'm not sure why. I sold a few items, but they do take, I think they take 20% of a seller's earnings, which that's actually quite a bit compared to some other sites. I'm not sure what Depop does, but Mercari just recently changed their platform to be, they're not taking fees from sellers, but then they are charging additional fees if you're a buyer. So I guess that's how they're picking up the slack. But either way, I tend to like using Mercari both as a buyer and a seller. Next are a couple of items that are not from the brand Free People, but I included them because I just like them so much, and they are items that I thrifted online last year. The first is this super cute corset top, and I've been searching for one in this style for a while. They're harder to find actually, but I like the fact that it zips in the back and the sides are adjustable instead of the back or just the front being adjustable. I also really like the fact that the whole thing has boning. It's a very versatile layering piece, which is something that I feel like my wardrobe has definitely been in need of. And it's a basic black color, so it'll match a whole bunch of things that I already own. I'm also really pleased that it fits me because when I first bought it, I could barely get into it, and this time around it actually fit a little better, so I was excited about that. I do definitely need to play around with the styling of this piece. I really like it here where I paired it with these very long wide leg black velvet pants and this star print long sleeve top. I just think it's such a fun combo. It's not really something I would wear this time of year, but come spooky season, I'll be in this. It's so cute. I also tried pairing this with another kind of see-through top that I own, this puff-sleeved flower print top. My husband doesn't really like this top because he doesn't like the puff sleeves, but I think it's still kind of cute. And the one thing I'm not sure about is how the shirt pokes out the bottom of the corset. This one, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I tried styling it where I shoved the shirt up inside the corset. Maybe it's the pants. Maybe I need to wear higher waisted pants, but I tried pairing it with these purple pants and I don't know, there's just something about it that doesn't set quite right with me. I don't want it to be a crop top because it looks weird with the gap there, and with the shirt poking out the bottom, it still feels kind of weird, so maybe I shouldn't style it this way. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and maybe you guys have some helpful suggestions for how I might be able to solve that problem. And lastly, I styled it in a more formal way with this tulle skirt that I own and these pointed toe heels. I really like this look. I don't know where I would wear this because I'm not planning on going anywhere formal anytime soon, but I just love the skirt with this top. It feels kind of like, almost like ballet, but not really. And I love the necklace paired with the pointy-toed shoes, just the whole look I enjoy. And the skirt is a really good length on me. Believe it or not, I almost got rid of that skirt recently, and I'm glad I didn't. The next item that is not from Free People is this bubble hem mini skirt. And I don't normally go for stripes. I don't normally go for a bubble hem either, but there was just something about this that I really enjoyed. I think I like the way that the fabric is pleated. I like this kind of fun sewn bow detail on the front. And I think one of the reasons that it caught my eye is because it reminds me of the Victorian era and the way that they would pleat some of their skirts. Maybe that's a long shot, but that's what I was thinking. Also, spooky season, and I've never watched this movie, but Sleepy Hollow. The only reason I know about this dress is because I watch Rachel Maxi, and she recreated this dress in one of her videos, and I really like the dress. So yeah, I saw this skirt and was just like, it's giving those vibes. I do like how they styled this skirt on the model. I'm not sure I love the way that I've styled it here, but this is what I'm showing you guys. I wanted to do a more practical look for fall and winter during the colder season, so I paired it with boots and a pair of stockings and a cardigan. I kind of like how they styled it on the model for summer with a white tank top. It just seemed more casual and easy breezy. And the way that I have it styled here isn't a bad thing. It's actually quite comfortable and on the warmer side, but it reminds me of when I worked in an office, and I'm not sure that's the vibe that I want or need anymore. So definitely want to play around with styling this piece and finding new and creative ways to wear it. Next is one of my absolute favorite pieces that I have thrifted recently, and I've already worn this several times. It is one of the most comfortable pieces that I purchased, and it's this super pretty oversized tunic shirt from Free People. I just love the print. I think it's called the Metallic Blooms shirt. I don't know if it's sold on their site anymore, but I did purchase it secondhand, and it's just so flowy and comfortable. And if you guys have watched any of my other videos, I might have mentioned that I really like dishes and blue and white china, but the print and colors are giving off blue and white china vibes, and I really like that. But here I've just styled it with a pair of skinny jeans and sandals. And this is kind of the way that I would style this during the spring and summer, maybe even with a pair of shorts. It's so flowy and airy and comfortable, and I can't wait to wear this more because it's just really comfortable. Next up is this amazing lace skirt. I have been on the hunt for skirts that will match a bunch of my more colorful tops, so anything solid white or solid black or even jean. This is perfect. I love the texture and just the design of this. I think it is damaged though. The previous owner ripped a hole in the bottom of the skirt, but I'm confident that I can fix it. And I didn't find any stains on it, so even better. It is actually a little bit too big on me. I was quite surprised because it's a size small. It's also really long, and I had to wear 4-inch heels to keep the hem from dragging on the ground, which I'm 5'9", so the fact that I had to wear this high-waisted with heels to keep it from dragging is impressive. I love this skirt so much. I'm gonna try and find a way to bring in the waist, hopefully without damaging the garment. There is a zipper on this side, so I might be able to kind of sew on this seam and just bring it in slightly without cutting anything. But anyway, yes, I am super excited about this one and looking forward to styling it this spring and summer. Well, that was, I think, every item that I thrifted last year. There might be a couple that I missed, and maybe if I figure out what those are, I could do another small video. But it usually takes me a while to amass this many items because I am so particular about what items I purchase. I'm trying to create a more curated closet, but let me know in the comments which item was your favorite, and if you have any cool styling tips or ideas, I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this style video, please let me know if you'd like to see more of these. I had so much fun putting this together, and it's also great for me because I get to practice styling my clothes and experimenting with different looks and getting a better idea of how I want to put these different outfits together. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button because I do my best to upload regularly. Well, until the next one, I am out. Bye!